I realized, seeing it on stage, wow, am I giving these folks a lot, a big job to pull off.
I emailed Jeannie and said, I would love to try my hand at directing. And she said, sure, we can always use a director. Now, I'd never done anything like this. I never thought of myself as creative. I always worked in the science, computer, medical industry, and thought of myself as a very math, science-oriented person. And when I retired in 2014, I decided I needed to try something different. The atmosphere in Vermont was so open, and everyone was so welcoming, so friendly, and so helpful in everything, giving me little tips, helping me do things, telling me little secrets about moving characters around and that kind of thing. I learned a lot. I actually blocked the whole thing in a spreadsheet. I had symbols. I did combine my science background and math with it. So I took a play called Lysistrata Redo, and it was a hoot. It was easy, and it was for me to do. It was for drunk Greek women. The most important thing I learned was to let the actors become the characters themselves, to give them a little rope and see. And the more they interacted and the more they had fun with it, the bawdier it got, the more fun it got. Sure. And we all had a good time, and we bonded, and it was a great experience. Following year, I did a play called Secrets, which was 3 women on Easter Sunday. And the beauty of that play was that afterwards, the author came up to me on Saturday night, and she had tears in her eyes. And she told me, which I didn't know, that she'd written this play about her mother. And she was so nervous as to how this was going to be portrayed. And she just cried. She said, I brought her mother to life. And then in 2016, I did a play called Glacier. It was a little controversial because it was about date rape. And the actors and I decided that we didn't want to focus on the rape part of it. We wanted to focus on the relationship between the girl and her best friend, who's a male. And it was a very, very emotional play. It took a lot out of me, but I'm so proud of that play. This thing was to run into somebody later who recognized David as an actor in the plays and was saying how much he loved him. And David said that I had directed that play. He got so excited because he was a professor at a university nearby, and he was trying to find out who the author was so he could contact her about using it in the school as an educational tool. And that was the cherry on the Sunday. That was it. That was my peak. It's beyond anything I've ever experienced, and I thank you all for everything you did. It was a wonderful boost for me. It gave me confidence to do something that I had never ever tried before. Say, if anybody even had a thought of doing that, go for it.
Just in general, TenFest brings people together, and I've been able to work with more people, and I love that I can. I've considered myself directing.
Oh, that would be wonderful for you to for you to direct would be so cool because you have all
I've
of
always wanted to try it.
Yeah. I was thinking I would direct this year, and then, I made this pandemic happen.
Everyone was willing to help. Everyone was happy that I was there, enjoyed giving me a boost up, a pat on the back, whatever they thought that I needed. And we have made some wonderful friends that we missed terribly this summer.